Saints Row 2, we're doing the story missions, the Siege, Double A Gamer for Life. Alright, so we're getting down there with the Brotherhood line of missions, and throughout all the videos, and making it sure that the gamers know about this partner in crime achievement. You have to do every mission in co-op. You can't do it in single player, and then try to replay it through the replay option. Alright, so pretty much just like all the factions, these end missions are pretty awesome, and this is no exception. Get through this cutscene. Whole bunch of Saints with AKs.
I'm glad you
You
all
gotta
seem
love
to
it.
like the new hardware the Brotherhood decided to hook us up with. You know, up until this point, we've been toying with Mero. Kill his bitch here, steal his money there. But I'm through playing. We know where he lives, we have his guns, and I say it's time we take that motherfucker out. What do you think?
Yeah. Got the Saints, and we're heavily armed. Alright, so we started this mission, and they canceled out of it. I had my buddy Demented Priest. One of the things Saints games are noted for is that it unlocks a lot of things, and I'm like, hey man, why don't you go get an attack helicopter, stash it. And I'm like, is your helicopter okay? He's like, yeah, on his screen it's fine. I'm like, because your rocket pods are winging on the parking lot. He's like, no, I'm good. And I'm like, I 100% believe you, because this is Saints, and glitchy kind of shit like that happens all the time. So anyway, Saints 2 is not like Saints 3. There's not a lot of things outside of missions that you could use an attack helicopter for, like in Saints the Third when you had survivals and gang ops that you had needed to take over. Having a helicopter support, would definitely be useful. But in Saints Row 2, it's not really a thing. So knowing this mission the way I did, I was like, hey, why don't you get an attack helicopter, and I'll take the fight to the ground. The one thing I didn't really account for is that if you're down, he's got to land and revive you. Didn't really take that part into consideration. And then the other one is that if he's down, I'm not going to be able to revive him as well either. Just like that, I mean, I believe what had happened was he blew up one of the Brotherhood vehicles, and I was just in the cluster, and so he had to land to revive me. And so one of the downsides, the helicopter support, but alright, so you got 5 stars of Brotherhood, which means they're coming out in groves after you, and when you're taking the fight on the ground, it's a little we had to reload the checkpoint right there. This helicopter just fell out of the sky. I'm like, is it okay? He's like, yeah. I'm like, your rocket pods are laying on the ground. It's like, no, I'm good. And I'm like, alright. Oh, you gotta love this game. So the thing is that him being in the helicopter, he could deal with all the ground vehicles that are coming in, and I can get in here and get these first 10 targets down before getting up into the building.
You thought you could take the Saints?
Saints show up with a whole bunch of AKs and lending a supporting hand. Definitely down with that.
Keep it moving, people! We gotta take these bastards out! They're on their last legs!
Nice. Little chopper support. It's always helpful. Yeah. It's like a little mercenaries action going up in there. Little helicopter support goes a long way.
I'm done killing your friends, Mero.
And of course, it goes without saying, if you're rolling up into a mission, make sure that your food supply is full. This would definitely be property of the Saints when I was done, that's for sure.
Hey, where you going? Where the hell's Mero?
Man, if you would have put a bigger drum on that shotgun, that'd probably have been my only weapon in the game. Okay, my buddy is still out there in the helicopter. He's pretty much chilling until I get up to the top, and the reason for that is so when we get to the fight with Mero, he can be in the helicopter. Again, the only downside is if I'm down and he needs to revive me, that could be a problem.
Mero, we need you! See what the... Where the hell's Mero? We should have run before he pissed me off.
Man, shooting up my pot plants, man.
Time to
My
tear this place apart.
that's my cash crop right there.
Gotta reload. to mess with me.
Alright, time to deal with this big man. Okay, watch your health. That minigun's gonna rip you a new butt, so these little AC things, or whatever you want to call them, they will go down, so nothing like a refreshing quarter pounder to get your health back up. Another cool cutscene coming up.
The shooting stopped.
That might
You
put
think
a
it's over?
out of whack in the spinal cord.
Your little buddy screamed like a bitch when we trussed him up. How about you, bitch? You gonna scream?
Mero, get out of here! Get in, man!
Alright, that takes care of the Brotherhood, the siege. We'll see you on the last one. Take out Mero.